Welcome to this podcast by the Liberal Arts General Education Revision Committee, or LAGER, on the relationship between the proposed general education curriculum and the general education learning outcomes, or GELOs, approved by the faculty in 2012. I'm Damon Akins, the Humanities representative to the LAGER Committee. According to SACS, a general education curriculum must be a substantial component of each degree, which they designate as a minimum of 30 credit hours. It must ensure a breadth of knowledge involving at least one course from the following three areas: humanities and fine arts, social and behavioral sciences, and natural science and mathematics. And it must be based on a coherent rationale. The footprint we are proposing meets these requirements and seeks to address the difficulties in assessing the GELOs within the current curriculum. With both goals in mind, LAGER proposed three components to the general education curriculum, along with the majors and electives, which are illustrated here. The five elements include a gateway course, common for all students entering Guilford, general foundation courses that develop student skills for advanced work across the curriculum, a community of practice where students will engage in high-impact practices across disciplinary fields to work together in thematic sequences of experiences reflecting Guilford's mission, a depth area in a major, and finally electives to round out a wider range of chosen areas of interest for a student to develop and explore. In a simpler form, it looks like this. These are the GELOs approved by faculty. The Assessment Committee and the Office of Institutional Research and Effectiveness have worked to scaffold more specific outcomes onto these six, but it has become clear since 2012 that the current general education curriculum does not provide students with sufficient opportunities to demonstrate all six of the learning outcomes. Therefore, one of the goals of the current revision process is to ensure better delivery of the GELOs while still meeting the minimum SACS requirements. This podcast will explore the first of those goals by illustrating the relationship between the proposed general education curriculum and the GELOs. The Gateway course, which students take the first 2 semesters at Guilford, serves as an introduction to the college, to Greensboro, and to the general education curriculum. The course does that by focusing on places, the various places students and faculty have come from, Greensboro, which is the place we currently all are, and the various places which we expect or hope to go in the future. The course is designed to introduce both complex skills and place-based thinking, both of which will be developed throughout the student's time at Guilford. The course will seek to bring various student experiences to bear on issues facing Greensboro. It will do so from a variety of disciplinary perspectives so as to prepare students to question assumptions, think creatively and critically, and to orient them toward communities of practice where they will work to integrate their experiences in academic training. By taking seriously the obligations that Guilford has to Greensboro, the Gateway course demonstrates the responsibilities we all have beyond the college as it seeks to live out our core values and the principle of civic and global engagement. The Foundations courses are where students develop and hone critical thinking, the use of evidence, effective communication, and quantitative and qualitative analysis. These are the practical skills a student will need to be prepared for their major and their community of practice. The Gateway course guides students to a community practice of their choice. These communities, which the committee at this point envisions as including approximately 100 students at various stages of their time at Guilford, 5 faculty, staff, and community partners working together in thematic sequences of experiences reflecting Guilford's mission. The coursework associated with each community will deliver the breadth requirements mandated by SACS and develop the creative thinking skills introduced in the Gateway courses. But most importantly, perhaps, the communities will provide students with ample opportunity to apply what they are learning at Guilford to the world outside of campus through practical experience and direct engagement. The signature work that each student will produce as part of their community of practice during their last semester at Guilford will provide rich opportunities to reflect on and assess learning outcomes number 5 and 6. These 3 areas of the general education curriculum directly support the existing GELOs. But the committee also imagined ways in which a student's major, And the breadth of electives available will also provide students with opportunities to demonstrate proficiency in the GELOs as they work toward 128 credits. As a reminder, the LAGER committee is made up of Kyle Dell, the chair, Melanie Lee Brown, LaVon Williams, Drew Hayes, Suzanne Bartels, Jenny Knight, Stephanie Hargrave, Caleb Anderson, Dale Koch, and myself. The committee email is listed here, generaleducation@guilford.edu, and we welcome any questions, comments, or ideas. Thanks.